Hello, hello, my beloved waking gods and goddesses. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Love, Truth, and Beauty. Do it yourself for divine in the flesh, where our PTSDs, or pains, traumas, suffering, and dramas, are golden gateways to waking up and staying awake, where together we learn how to surf and navigate the ups and downs of the totality of human experience, composing a new earth beyond the limitations of this perception managed reality of five senses, embodying our true divine creative natures in our true sensual sensorial world of seven senses, creating formless into form. Before we get started, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all settings so that when I upload, the YouTube will let you know. I generally upload Tuesdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. My name is Maria West, and I am your hostess of the highest, here to download, upload, inspire, and usher you into your bestest and brightest light, your bestest and brightest selves, and inviting you all to open your hearts wider and wider and wider still. I'm sorry, people, I'm really tired right now, but hey, I'm here. Welcome to episode 55. I'm filming here in my office. It's late at night and it's still hella effing hot. The swamp cooler is on, so if you hear this thing in the background, I apologize. And thankfully, I'm in the hot, dry, high desert heat so that I can deal with the heat without too much whining. Ha ha. So I'm going to attempt another quick video, my darlings, discussing the topic of frustration. The kind where you want to tear your fucking hair out, break and smash it loudly, throw a hissy fit, conniption, and temper tantrum that would probably be deemed inappropriate even for a 3-year-old at a schoolyard, or bitch slap someone just to let off some steam, okay? And there are more than enough world shit shows happening simultaneously at this moment in the matrix system reality called consensus normal reality that has most folks, even the ones who swear they are awake, because they know the truth about this and that and whatnot, engaging in all sorts of stupid pendulum swinging, energy harvesting suckery that only succeeds in feeding the demonic elites. Okay, then there are those of you, and I love you, you champions. I know you mean well, but I'm gonna repeat my ass over and over and over again. You cannot create a new reality whilst making the world and everyone else who doesn't share your view wrong, okay? And just like you have every right to exist as you are, so does the world and everyone else. End of story. Okay, going up against this and that and insisting on doing battle only empowers the very things you despise, are horrified about, fearful of, frustrated about. So let's chat about frustration, shall we? It's a hot topic lately, particularly which is what's based on what's happening in the outer screen. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. So the outer screen here, all right, and I want to speak directly about the frustrations involved in our personal intentions and the goals that we set. In the law of attraction, the Abraham-Hicks materials, the teachings of reality transurfing, even the 9-day Jesus, I surrender myself to you, also known as the surrender novena. Let's see if I have it here close by. I do. Okay. Here it is. Oh man, that light is bright. Okay. Anyways, here it is. So even in this novena, we are directed to ask, choose, intend, and let go and let God. And yet, I love this in day 3 of the surrender novena. How many things I do when the soul, in so much spiritual and material need, turns to me, looks at me, and says to me, you take care of it. Then close its eyes and rests. In pain, you pray to me to act, but that I act in the way you want. You do not turn to me. Instead, you want me to adapt to your ideas. You are not sick people who ask the doctor to cure you, but rather sick people who tell the doctor how to. So, do not act in this way, but pray as I taught you in the Our Father, hallowed be thy name. That is, be glorified in my need. Thy kingdom come. That is, let all that is in us and in the world be in accord with your kingdom. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That is, in our need, decide as you see fit for our temporal and eternal life. If you say to me truly, thy will be done, which is the same as saying, you take care of it, I will intervene with all my omnipotence and I will resolve the most difficult situations. And of course, the retort, the mantra, the declaration, oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you, take care of everything. You repeat that 10 times. Very powerful stuff. I'm not Catholic and I love it. It's worked for me. Okay, so even with this example, we get her in our own way. We get in our own way. We ask the universe, the world, Jesus, the angels, even the aliens like the Pleiadians for help. And what do? We micromanage the process. We micromanage the help that we're asking for as if we know best. We blow off their assistance and tell them, no, I don't want it like that. I want it like this instead. Or we nitpick and they say, okie dokie, darling, have it your way. We had some really, really cool shit in store for you, but hey, you know best. Bye-bye, okay? And in truth, most of us, my loves, aren't even that clear as to what we want and what we'd like to create. We can't even visualize it to even be in a position to say yay or nay. In fact, it is that lack of clarity to be one of the main reasons why we get frustrated with our intentions and goals. Frustration in reality transurfing and creating your own reality is all about self-importance. So we want to check ourselves on this bullshit, okay? And I've done some videos on checking our importance. I will link them at the end of this video. I will also link them in the description box below. So let's review some terms. Excess potential. So excess potential is an energetic tension, and you can feel it. You can feel it. It's like the calm before the storm and then the shit hits. It is a local disturbance in the steady energy field created by mental energy whenever an object is given undue importance. For example, desire causes excess potential since it seeks to attract the desired object where it is actually absent. Now, in Law of Attraction and the Abraham-Hicks, they talk about, desiring things, but being very conscious that you desire things out of the pure want, not based on its absence. Okay, so bear that in mind. So the strong desire to have something that you actually don't have creates energy, an energy pressure difference, which creates an onslaught of the windy balancing forces. Okay, so other examples of excess potentials: anger, condemnation, frustration, admiration, adoration, idealization, overestimations, contempt, being vain, arrogance, superiority, guilt, shame, humiliation, inferiority complexes. Those are just examples. Okay, balancing forces. Whenever there's excess potential, balancing forces arise directed towards its removal. Okay, so when you have the excess potential, balancing forces are going to come back and wipe it out to just zero everything out, put everything back in neutral. And so they're also created by mental energy when a person gives undue importance to an object or an event. So, for example, let's compare two situations, okay? You sit on the floor in your room, and after that, on the edge of an abyss. And in the first case, you're not excited at all, while in the second situation, which is vital for you, one careless movement could lead to your end. From an energetic perspective, the fact that you are sitting has the same meaning in both cases. But when you're sitting on the edge of an abyss, your fear creates tension. Okay, it creates tension in the energy field surrounding you, and as a result of which the balancing forces arise, aimed at eliminating the imbalance. And you can even actually feel their effects. On the one hand, some unexplained force pulls you down, and on the other hand, another force pulls you further away from the edge. Because in order to eliminate the excess potential of your fear, balancing forces must either withdraw you from the edge or throw you down and finish with it. Oh my God, it's so funny. It is their action that you feel. And I think I talked about this in another video of standing in your room in the middle of your floor versus standing on a rickety suspension bridge, okay? So there we go. The effect of balancing forces are for removing excess potentials, and what this does is that it creates a vast majority of problems, okay? Because the treachery lies in the fact that one often gets results, just more opposite to what one intends. And people generally don't understand what the fuck is happening, okay? And I've undergone this quite a number of times over and over and over again. Okay, so hence the feeling that some unexplained evil force acts, a kind of law of universal evil, which may or may not be that far off considering what the Matrix is run by. Okay? All right. Importance. Okay. Importance happens when someone or something, a relationship, an event, or a specific outcome is given or assigned value with excessive significance. Like when something is obsessively uber desired or uber wanted or even uber unwanted and feared to the point of one being deathly terrified of dying. Kind of like those folks who are under the influence of 7-19, wiping out the entire human population of the planet, and that shit is on. Okay? It is an excess of potential energy in its pure form, during the elimination of which the balancing forces or equilibrium forces, which absolutely gets invoked, and I know this also from personal experience about what happens when you push up against shit you don't like, or as with some women who desperately want a boyfriend and want one so badly. Oh my fucking God. Okay? Either way, you blow it. This excessive potential of pushing up against or chasing after something will create problems and big, huge fucking drama for the individual responsible for creating the potential. So you have to be really, really mindful of what it is that you are doing and intending. So there are two kinds of importance, internal and external. Internal or personal importance manifests as an overestimation of one's virtues or shortcomings. That is, I am the shit. I'm an important person. I have an important job. Look at me. I'm so successful. I'm blah, 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 whatever. Such that the meter arrow of importance, it goes off the scale. It goes to red. Okay. And those pesky balancing forces go to town. And Mr. and Miss Hot Shit gets a cosmic bitch slap. Okay. And for those who do important jobs or focus on a cause or are here to save humanity, I know this one as well, they're also in for a reality checkmate disappointment with their work, which will either be of no use to anyone, ignored or invisible, or will be done badly, or will be deplatformed, demonetized, and censored, deleted. okay? There's also a reverse aspect to it, an understatement, undervalue of one's own qualities, self-humiliation, self-depreciation, insecurities, unworthiness. In both cases, the magnitude of the excessive potential and the calling in of balancing forces is the same. The difference is only in the polarity, in which case, doing the great work of the journaling and burning polarity exercises will be helpful in excavating those beliefs and integrating those polarities that are going on in your head, dropping their intensities and significance into neutral. So I will also link those videos at the end of this one. Hell, I'll link them also in the description box as well. All of the great work, journaling and burning videos. Okay. External importance is also artificially created by anyone who attaches too great a significance to an object or an event, like an engagement ring. I actually know someone who's fucking tripping out on an engagement ring right now. This is of huge importance to me, or it is very important that I do this, that I get engaged before I'm 40. Oh God. So the excess potential and balancing forces are activated and created, and the whole thing goes to shit, or it is never realized. Okay, you chase a phantom. So importance, the chasing of a thing or a pushing up against a thing, or the elevation, adoration of a thing, or the rejection, revulsion of a thing. Stop it. Relax. Bring it down. Enjoy the unfolding of the new ventures, my love, a new learning. My dear friend Irina is learning how to play the guitar and was freaked out that her enthusiasm was waiting from her frustration, because the learning was at first fun and, you know, it had a novelty to it. And then she realized that lately it's been work, it's slow. And so the excess potential and balancing forces have hit. And she's a doctor, she's an MD, and she even said to me, I'm a doctor, I should be able to learn the guitar and learn it fast. I'm like, girl, fuck off. Get over yourself. And we laughed, and she laughed, because she knew exactly what the F I'm talking about, okay? That arrogance, that comparison, just like anything else, practice makes things go smoothly and easier. This includes learning an instrument or composing and creating a new reality through visualization. So stop it. Intend. Compose your reality. Let go. Enjoy the journey. There are no shortcuts to mastery, my love. Did you hear that? There are no shortcuts to mastery of anything. But there is absolutely a lot of fun along the way to any kind of mastery. And I want to remind you all that the very first thing you assume when you are creating a new reality is that you ask, it is given. You choose, it is given. You intend, it is given. And by absolutely aligning with this, you let go, you let God, knowing that your world takes care of you. And what this does is that it lights up the new sectors of your higher lifelines in your creation field that actually house the realization, materialization, manifestation of your intentions, your goals, whether that's learning how to play an instrument, buying your first home, speaking a foreign language, connecting with powerful, meaningful relationships, finding the one. Okay? Is there work involved? Yes, my loves, there is. As with any intention or goal that is launched into conscious creation, the composing of reality, of moving formless into form, is work and involves activating your superpowers of focus to get clear about what you want to create. So I have a bunch of videos coming up regarding composing reality, creating frames, creating visualization. So stay tuned for those, my love bugs. This is a fabulous time to learn how to stop bumping up against the status quo of the matrix, because it doesn't define you unless you let it. and letting go of all that shit you don't like, allowing all that shit to fall out and dissolve out of your life, out of your awareness, so that your attentions and intentions are only focused upon what you want to create in your life. Okay, my lovey doves, that is my speech. Shit, we went 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. We will continue with this ongoing conversation of reality creation, as this is the true journey to waking up, leaving behind traumas, exiting the matrix without pushing up against anything, running away from stuff, consciously creating your world and allowing your world to take care of you. So do give this video a thumbs up. Comment about your experiences in the comments box below or in private. Let me know. Let us all know what's working for you, what isn't working for you. And if you have any suggestions as far as topics for video making, please share them with me. Please also share this video with your communities, friends, family members, and social media platforms. And also with folks with whom you feel would benefit from my content. Please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, selecting the all settings so that the YouTube will let you know when I upload next. And if you find value, enjoy, benefit from my videos, won't you please consider supporting my work through a donation? My PayPal link is right below, as is my master link tree link with all of my stuff, so you can connect with me. I thank you so much for your participation and focus, attention. I really do appreciate it. So until next time, be the love that you are. Share your love. Be creative. Be kind. Be helpful. Be generous. Be the love that you are, my loves. Here's to love, truth, and beauty. Mwah!